What's up, everybody? What's going on? I hope all of y'all fellow muckers are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. And folks, I need to take time to apologize right quick. I need to apologize about my tardiness from last week. Now, yes, I did upload it still on a Monday, but I uploaded it a lot later than I usually intend to. Or that I would like to, rather. I didn't upload last week's vlog till about 10 p.m. and there was a reason for that. You see, last week I was kind of preoccupied with other matters at hand. What was I preoccupied with, you might ask? Well, your answer lies in the upload from this past Friday. I was busy filming footage for Friday the 13th, the Jack Roast. And this past Friday, I released the official trailer. And right now, we are just under 2 weeks away from Friday the 13th. So, yeah, I think it was out there like almost 5 hours. We got out there about a little after 11. And we didn't leave till sometime close to 5, I think. So, yeah, that procedure took a while to like get everything done and filmed as much as we could. So yeah, I want to thank Shane and Barbara for going out there with me that day. Now, Shane, he was actually in my last 2 roast movies before this one, or prior to this one rather. He was actually playing the grandpa in Warner's Roastasm. And he was also the one playing Santa in the Christmas Roastcation movie. So, yeah. But for those of you that haven't heard me preach about Shane enough, Shane was the one that has helped work on my ring vest. He was the one that added the letters to it. He was the one that added the letters to the green vest and now my current blue one. But, Shane, though, for those of you that haven't heard me preach enough about him already, based on what you see on my vest, that is like a very, very, very minuscule fraction to his talent. He can make awesome dresses and awesome clothes out of any kind of fabric that you decide to give him. He's just that talented. He's just that good. So, yeah, Shane, thank you for your services yet again. And Barbara, I didn't even know who Barbara was. Not personally, I didn't. She was just there and she volunteered because Shane did. So, Barbara, thank you too. So anyway, yeah, as far as my reasoning goes behind making another Friday the 13th themed roast, is because personally, for one, last week, well, last time I did this was back in 2017, and looking back, I think I could have done that one a lot better. The wardrobe, it was off point, and the mask and the face paint and everything, it was horrible. Looking back, it was horrible. I was doing a knockoff of a knockoff. I wasn't using a regular Jason mask. I wasn't. I was doing a bootlegged Dollar Tree version of Jason Voorhees. So, now that I have a better mask than I did back then, I just couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. And another reason why I couldn't resist is because that this upcoming roast movie mine for Friday the 13th, it happens to be the 13th roast movie exactly. So I'm going to be uploading the 13th roast on the 13th. Okay? And also, when I happen to look at the calendars, there will not be, after this coming August, there will not be another Friday the 13th until January 2023. And the bad thing about that is because, like, that January will be just coming straight off of Christmas 2022. And that, I couldn't do that. I couldn't market that, I don't think. So, yeah, I just couldn't resist. I had to take my shot now when I still had it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's about to go down on Friday the 13th. All right. Now, I was about to go into the reasoning why I was roasting these particular crop of YouTubers, but you know what? I'll wait until the 16th to do that. Alright, but the thing about the trailer though is that so far, um, Jack himself, he hasn't seen it, but come to find out, Jack and I, we have actually known of each other for a few years now. I think since 2019, I want to say. But yeah, a few years ago when I interviewed Athena P for my Tuber Talk series, some guy called Jack, he actually commented on the video. Mm-hmm. So Jack, he's known me for quite a while now. He may have forgotten about me, but yeah, he's known me for quite a while now, and it was actually because of Suspect that inspired me to roast some guy called Jack, and that's kind of like the storyline going into this, you know. And spoiler alert, yes, Suspect TV, he will be having a hand in this project. And that's actually kind of like the storyline going into this thing. Jameson Voorhees is coming out of retirement to see if he can roast some guy called Jack better than Suspect. That's the storyline going into this thing. So, yeah, but, like I said, Jack himself, he hasn't seen the trailer yet, or if he has seen the trailer yet, he hasn't responded to it. But the other people I'm roasting in this thing happens to be Ginger Billy. I'm also roasting somebody named Pretty Okay McKenna. Her other channel is Pretty Lame McKenna. And I'm also roasting Jarrell's Alexandria. Alright. So the thing about Jarrell, he messaged me on Facebook last night. So I know he's seen the trailer. And last night on Twitter, McKenna herself gave me permission to send her the trailer. So both of those have seen the trailer, and that's like half the cast right there. Now I'm just waiting on Jack to say something. Just waiting on Jack to say something at this moment. Alright. So, yeah. We on the road to Friday the 13th. I think we're like 12 days away at this point. No, 11 days away at this point. So, yeah. Looking forward to that. But, this week though, I promise that there will be some uploads going up for this week. I promise you that there will be. Okay? I can't say for sure what everything is going to be just yet as I'm standing here filming this. But I do know that tomorrow there's going to be a match getting uploaded. There's going to be a match getting uploaded of me versus Doug Riley for CMWE. And Thursday, if there is going to be a episode of the OSG, you can expect the premiere to happen at about 7 p.m. No. I'm gonna go with 6 p.m. this time. Yeah, 6 p.m. premiere for OSG Thursday, if I can get it uploaded, if I can get everything edited and rendered in time. So, yeah. Other than that, all I gotta say is this: you gotta stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned. Now, I'm not going live next Monday, but the week after next. That'll be the 16th for my first episode of Live to Thrive. Okay? And I still have not found a co-host yet, but I'm still looking. If any of you viewers out there want to be a co-host for the vlog, if any of you want to be a co-host for the podcast, let it be known in the comments below, and we'll try to organize something. I'll see if I can get you booked or not. Okay? So, yeah. What else was I going to talk about? Okay. I know what else I want to talk about. I'm kind of PO'd right now. I'm kind of a little bit upset about something. WWE released Bray Wyatt. I found it out this past Saturday. And folks, like as soon as I read that, I wanted to cry. As soon as I read that, I wanted to cry because Bray Wyatt has been my favorite WWE star in the current roster. Okay, Bray Wyatt has always been my favorite wrestler of the past decade. Okay, and the fact that he just got released like that, it shocked me. It freaking shocked me. Now I know WWE's been doing a lot of releases this year, and some people are pointing the fingers to Nick Khan, whoever that is, but like I'm curious to know the mentality of all these releases. Like I hope they thought about this long and hard, because the thing about Bray Wyatt is that I was expecting him to come back already. I was expecting him to come back either during the live crowd return for SummerSlam or the night after SummerSlam. Alright, and you know what? The biggest slap in the face about this release is that now we are having to experience the ripoff, the sidekick of the Fiend, Alexa Bliss. From now on, watching Alexa Bliss will be just a constant reminder of how we're never going to get Bray Wyatt back again. That's gonna... That is very depressing. That makes me feel bad just thinking about it. But look, I've been hearing some reports saying that Bray Wyatt asked to be released himself due to his own mental health. And if that's the case, fine, go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm all for that. But if it's for petty business reasons, why? Why? I mean, a lot of people are saying that this is due to budget cuts, but the live crowds just came back. They're getting more money now, more than ever from the past year, because the crowds are back. They're getting ticket sales on the return. So they're definitely getting more money than they know what to do with at the moment. But Bray Wyatt, though, why Bray Wyatt? And you know, it's almost like an Undertaker and Mark Calloway situation at the moment. Alright. Mark Calloway said that he couldn't see himself doing the Undertaker gimmick anywhere else but WWE. So I can't imagine having to see a watered down version of The Fiend or a watered down version of the Firefly Funhouse anywhere else. And now I'm seeing a lot of people saying, oh, let's just put Bray Wyatt in AEW with everybody else. Let's make Bray Wyatt the new leader of the Dark Order. I don't want to see that. And to a certain extent, neither does John Silver. Because I read recently that John Silver does not want Dark Order to have a new leader. And plus, right now, the situation with Brody Lee Jr., I'm kind of liking that. Okay, I am. With as little as they've been showing of him, they've really capitalized on Brody Lee Jr. being there. Okay, as little as it was that they've been using him, they've been using him good. They've given Brody Lee Jr. his own gimmick for the -1 thing. All right. So right now, with everything going on with Brody Lee Jr. and the Dark Order, I don't want to see Bray Wyatt in that position. I don't. But with as big of a star that Bray Wyatt has been, like, again, it's just saddening to see him go like that. It is. Now I know I know Samoa Joe was able to go back to NXT, and I know that they was able to bring Zelina Vega back. So I hope this isn't permanent. I really hope this isn't permanent, and I hope this doesn't mean that I'm going to have to wait years on end for this thing to come back. Okay, I hope it's not going to be taking that long. I really hope it doesn't take that long. Hopefully Bray Wyatt does make a comeback soon. soon. WrestleMania 39 at the latest. Crap. Bye-bye, Bray. Bye-bye, Bray. So, yeah, once again, just stay tuned for this week. Stay tuned for this week. Uploads will be going up this week. OSG, possibly Thursday at 6 p.m. for the premiere. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up now. So, until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out. I love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.